raining. So.
Come on, Woz.
Go. Go ahead. It's not raining much longer. Go on. Okay. You're stuck in here with me, bug. It's a nice rainy, humid day, so I decided it's time to bag up the tobacco from last year. It's January of 23 now. Harvested it sometime in summer last year. This is all the stuff that was yellow, the field cure. Did a little bit better job of labeling it this year. I don't know if I'm actually going to use any of it. I saved it. It doesn't look too bad. Some of it, you know, the bugs munched on it. But I don't know. It looks kind of good to me. The majority of it is air-cured burley. Supposedly good for doing like this, just hanging it up in my shed. And that's pretty much all I did. I just hung it up, and I haven't worried about it. I haven't messed with it since. Probably could have gotten to it a little bit earlier, but it's not moldy or anything, so I don't think no harm, no foul. These are Virginias, but you know, I don't know if they're supposed to be air dried the same way these burleys are. I'm thinking if anything tastes the way I want it to, it's gonna be these air dried burleys. But I don't know too much about the different sections. Obviously these tips are darker, man, than the lower stuff. So I think I'm just gonna do it like that, a little bit darker tips. I'll bag up to themselves and then leave all the rest. But all right, let's give it a shot. Basically, just separate them into 3 different categories. The tips just below that, and the nice white lower stuff. I mean, I'm pretty much just going by color, but position on the plant too as well. But I'm just hitting them with the brush on both sides. I'm stacking them up, and you can see how pliable that is. I tried to do this on a dry day. I mean, this would turn to dust as soon as I touched it. But it's 92% relative humidity today, so you can do anything you want pretty much to that leaf, and I think it'll be all right. It'd stay whole anyways. I got the tobacco all trimmed up. What I thought was Virginia turned out to be yellow twist bud after I checked my records. But you can see some pretty good leaves, if I do say so myself. And I got the burley all separated into 3, but there wasn't very much of this yellow twist bud, so I just got it on there together, and you can pretty easily tell, you know, this is a higher leaf, a little bit darker type thing. There's a dark one there, light on one side though, huh? Very dark. Anyways, I'm gonna take these inside. So the relative humidity in the house here is about 54%. I'm just gonna jar these up and then see what the humidity is looking like in the jar, and then just let it creep down to around, I think it's like 60% or 65. It's best for tobacco. Somewhere around there. I got the little moisture packs that I might throw in there too. So. I'm gonna do stem to stem. I think is what I'm gonna do. Keep a little air in between them. Okay, so I got it all jarred up for what it's worth. I'm gonna monitor the humidity. It's already jumping up just from sitting in the jar like that. So I'm just gonna see how that looks. Eventually, whenever it's around 60-65%, I'll put the cap on it, and then one of these days, I reckon we'll pack it up in one of these pipes and try it out. There we go. All right. So this is the heart of my wood hacking operation. Some folks came by a couple weeks ago, trimmed up by the power lines. Left me a lot of good pecan and hackberry. It's hackberry there. It's kind of hard to tell with all the sawdust and stuff, but the whiter stuff is hackberry, which would be good firewood. Pecan is good for smoking. I've just been whacking it up by hand with the Fiskars X27, man. Just a little $50 splitter. It's working pretty good for me. I got some other stuff on the way I'm gonna try out. But this is the choice stuff over here. I got my storage up on the hill. We'll put a little video in there of it, but that's the choice stuff. This is the stuff that kind of comes out a little too small. So I just have all the smaller stuff piled up together. The firewood section over here. This is obviously all that hackberry, any of the pecan that kind of has this funny stuff to it. I'm bringing over here. If it's real knotty like that, I figure maybe that's not good for smoking. I don't know. Some of you out there may disagree, but yeah, some of it's a little too rotten even for firewood. This stuff I was gonna leave as is, just as rounds to dry out as firewood, but I decided that's silly. We got a lot of good meat in there we could take advantage of, and you know, especially when it's that small, it'll be easy to pop apart with the splitting axe. So yeah, I guess we'll do a little hacking now. like that one for firewood. I mean, you tell me. Is that good for smoking? I don't think so. Good girl. There you go. That's all that good, usable, clean wood for cooking. Still have some to feed the stove too. Humbug. But yeah, like I said, just been working with this little Fiskars axe. I have something a little more substantial coming in the mail tomorrow, but this thing's gotten the job done. This thing I found in the woods across the street. Okay, so I don't know, maybe it doesn't seem like anything worth fixing up and using, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll do a little more hacking, see if we can get split up today. Look at that. Oh, I got a little bit of a stringer. The pile slowly grows, man. That one's about full. I'll take it up over the hill into the storage spot.